Howdy folks, Charlie here from Christmas on Crestline. Thanks for tuning in. And thanks for tuning in to an interview episode where one of your photos is now being seen around the world. Many of you already know that I was interviewed in February by Voice of America. And Voice of America, I didn't know who they were, so you probably don't either. Think BBC, NPR. They're a news organization in Washington, D.C. that films American stories, worldwide stories, and publishes them to every country except America. VOA is what they go by. But Angelina Bagdasar, I'll put her name up here. I apologize, Angelina. I know I murdered your name. But she got a hold of me, wanted to interview me because we put lights back out for the hashtag Lights for Christmas. And she interviewed me, and the first episode that came out was completely in Russian. And I have that on our Patreon. If you want to see the Russian version, be a Patreon supporter because that Russian version in its entirety is up on Patreon. So if you speak Russian, right up your alley. I had no idea what they were saying. So the English version just came out. I'm going to play that for you right now. It's like 3 minutes. The first 90 seconds of it are about Ode to Lights, and I'll put a link down to them down in the description below. They're out of California. It's another, they do a still prop show for Christmas and for they decorate all year long. We do an animated light show. We're the last 90 seconds. I'll play it for you real quick, then we'll talk about it afterwards.
It's hard to figure out what season it is looking at these decorations. Easter, Christmas, or Thanksgiving. It's, of course, none of the above. For Larry Wolf, this is a way to get through life in a quarantine.
Just to kind of cheer everybody up, everybody's home, and it's just a time that we all could use something positive, something happy. So we put up stuff from all different holidays at one time.
The pumpkin Mickey Mouse is wearing a mask. Everyone in Los Angeles is obligated to wear masks these days to protect themselves and other people from the coronavirus.
Just something short that everybody's thinking. It's on everybody's mind to be safe, to be careful. Use protection for masks and wash your hands.
Larry Wolf's neighbors smile as they pass his house during their now very rare walks around the neighborhood, and they are grateful for this small but good-hearted distraction.
I think they're kind of eccentric, but really in a cool way. They're just trying to say, we love you and we hope you come through it, and we're a community.
Christmas lights are at the end of the quarantine tunnel. This flash mob started online and grew fast under the hashtag lightsforlife. Millions of Americans are staying at home under a state order, and some are putting up their own holiday lights to lift spirits.
We all have, as I'm sure you do, a moment in our childhood or a memory where Christmas lights are something that resonates with everybody. And it just brings joy and happiness and just a moment of peace to folks during this, traumatic time throughout the world.
Charlie Byers lives in Kansas and has been doing an animated Christmas lights show for many years. He likes to keep busy during the quarantine and gives online lessons of how to make large shining balls from some lights and wire to light them in the evening and just smile.
We'll average every spring at least 1,000 tornadoes. We get them all the time. So I wanted something that's lightweight in my yard. So if we get a big storm and it carries, anything I have out away, I don't want it to destroy any neighbors' houses or anything.
He made sure to decorate his house with colorful lights as well. That way, he says, it's much easier to live under the quarantine.
Just take a deep breath, relax, and realize everybody's going through this right now. We're not alone. And just remember what Christmas lights are all about.
Raising spirits at a difficult time to help people realize this too shall pass. For Angelina Bagdasar in Los Angeles, California, Anna Rice, VOA News.
One thing though is when you send me pictures, and I say all the time, if you do anything we do, take a picture of it, send it to me at christmasoncrestline@gmail.com, and we'll put it to a future episode. Well, Scott P sends me, he's a year-round decorator, and he sends me pictures of what he does year-round. I put those in episodes because he does a phenomenal job. They used Voice of America. They used Scott P's Valentine's Day still photo that he sent me, and we put into the episode about how to make the giant Christmas balls, which is what Voice of America saw. That is now the thumbnail. Scott, your picture is now the thumbnail for that article, and according to Angelina, it'll be seen by 230 million people worldwide. So, how about that? Round of applause for Scott, right? Round of applause for Scott. So if you have a display, take a picture of it, send it to me at christmasoncristline@gmail.com, and you too can be seen by 230 million people. Maybe. No, I thought that was neat. So congratulations, Scott. Your artwork, because it is artwork, you or your wives or both, children, I don't know, but at least yours, is now being seen around the world. And I emailed you once when the first Russian version came on. Wanted this to be a surprise, so here you go. This is the first time you're seeing the English version as well. So again, take pictures, send them to me. Take videos. We've had a few folks that have taken videos that we put into our episodes as well. Please, by all means, this is a collaborative effort by all of us in the Christmas light industry. It's fun. It's a Christmas light hobbyist. There's so many light clubs out there and forums you can be a part of. Make it a family event. Send me pictures and we'll put them into episodes. So that's it for today. Appreciate you watching this little 3-minute news story about the hashtag Lights for Lights movement. One correction though, and that they edited it a little bit differently. This was about a 20-minute interview that they obviously took about 3 or 4 lines that I said out of there. The 1,000 tornadoes a year. Let me explain that. What I was saying before that got cut is we live in Tornado Alley. It's us, it's Texas, it's Oklahoma. And combined, we get about 1,000 tornadoes in Tornado Alley each and every year. So that's what I was talking about when the tornado. Kansas does not get 1,000 tornadoes a year by itself. In fact, as of this filming, first part of June, we haven't had a single tornado yet. First time, or 7th time in 75 years. 5th time in 75 years we've gone this long without a tornado being reported in Kansas. Kind of neat. So yeah, I digress. I'll shut up now. We have other videos, other fun Christmas and July stuff to get to. So I'm Charlie. Check us out on Patreon. You can see that Russian version. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to congratulate Scott P down in the comments below. But let me know what you think about that. Leave a comment. I'm curious what you guys think because I keep putting these interviews out there. If you like them, I'll keep doing it. Let me know. Charlie here, guys. Christmas on Crestline. We'll see you in the next episode. Well, that was perfect timing. Not my stomach. Okay, there we go. Howdy folks, Charlie. You see, when we remodeled the kitchen, the plumber that did our remodeling for us for the plumbing part took out our air vent because we took out a wall. Yeah. And he put in this air suction thing to where anytime the water pipes need air, it sucks that air in rather than the large vent we had that went from the pipes outside. It makes noise when the washer is on sometimes. Apparently it's done. All right, we'll call that done. Howdy folks, Charlie here from Christmas on Crestline. Thanks for tuning in.